I've got you deep in the heart of me, so deep in my heart that you're really a part of me. I've got you under my skin. So to begin, I even said to myself, this affair never will go so well. But why should I try to resist when, baby, I know so well that I've got you under my skin. I would sacrifice anything, come what might, for the sake of having you near, in spite of that warning bark that comes in the night and repeats in my ear. Don't you know, you fool, that you never can win? Why not use that mentality? Why not step up to reality? But each time that I do, just the thought of you makes me stop before I begin, 'cause I've got you under my skin. Now we go get a pizza for an hour. There's a long bridge in here where the trombone plays. And now a cast of thousands rolls in. This is Milt Bernhardt on trombone. He's about that tall. Really. Sinatra went in the broom closet, he pulled out a soapbox for him to stand on. He could reach the mic. I don't know why they're bring the mic down. How do they do that in engineering? We can talk. Nobody can hear. I would sacrifice anything, come what might, for the sake of having you near, in spite of that warning voice comes in the night and repeats how it yells in my ear. Don't you know, you fool, you never can win? Why not use that mentality? Why not step up to reality? But each time that I do, just the thought of you makes me stop before I begin, 'cause I've got you under my skin. You got poison ivy. Got you under my skin. Cole Porter.
And thank you so much, Louis Rugani, for entertaining us.
Thank you.
We'll see you back in the break. And
Yeah.
ladies and
Thank you.
gentlemen, welcome to Retro Radio Holiday Revue. We're so excited to be here again. I'm Nita Hunter with RG Productions, and we are celebrating our 10th year in Kenosha, doing performances of old-time radio, and for several years we performed Retro Radio Holiday Revue, and we took about an 8-year break, so we're really happy to be back with the comedies. We have a fantastic theme for you today. It's the day after Black Friday, so we have a Christmas shopping theme to get you started. We have a Jack Benny show and a Burns and Allen show. Could I ask somebody to close the back doors, please? And then we're so happy to have Jason Rinkus here from Kenosha TV. Thank you for coming out. Just really a faithful partner over the years, so we're looking forward to sharing the video on YouTube. And as always, we'd like to thank our host, the Kenosha Public Museum. We started out here about 10 years ago as well. So before we get started with the shopping theme, we have a little bit of a connection to Thanksgiving, and then we'll segue into the shopping theme. So I'd like to bring one of our actors up on stage, John McLaughlin.
Good afternoon, happy Thanksgiving, and it's too early for Merry Christmas, but that too. Okay, a little bit about Thanksgiving. You may or may not know that President Abraham Lincoln said that Thanksgiving, a day of thanks, was going to be the last Thursday of November, and so it was. But in 1939, as the country was starting to come out of the Depression, President Roosevelt, Franklin Roosevelt, wanted to pick things up a bit. So he moved Thanksgiving to the fourth Thursday of November. Many people were really upset about that because it's not traditional. Well, of course, today it's become tradition. Humorists, comedians, as you may have guessed, had a field day with that. Here's one example. Mary Livingston's poem, Wife of Jack Benny, about Thanksgiving.
Oh, Thanksgiving, you are with us twice this year, with your pumpkin pie and dressing, and your turkey front and rear. The Pilgrims planned in days of yore that you'd come once, but not anymore. But now you have a double feature, and we don't know which day to greet you. Suppose we had 2 everythings, 2 New Year's Eves to laugh and sing, 2 Christmases, 2 Labor Days, and 2 Jack Bennies with 2 toupees. So Thanksgiving, I don't mind if you're a week before or a week behind. What's the difference? What's the heck? The turkey's the guy that gets the neck.
Lucky Strike program starring Jack Benny with Mary Livingston, Rochester, Dennis Day, Bob Crosby, and yours truly, Don Wilson. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the middle of the Christmas shopping season. And as usual, Jack is going to his favorite department store to purchase gifts for all of his gang. But before we go Christmas shopping, I'd like to take you to a modest little home in the suburbs of Los Angeles. The home belongs to a department store salesman and his wife. It's 5 o'clock in the morning.
Plastic tips, metal tips.
Melville.
Plastic tips, metal tips.
Mel, wake up.
Tips.
Mel.
What?
You were having a bad dream.
Oh yeah, that same nightmare. I always have it this time of year, Beatrice.
Oh, about that blue-eyed old man that comes to the store for his Christmas shopping.
Yeah, only this dream was worse. I looked at his hands, and instead of fingers, he had shoelaces.
Oh.
On one hand, the fingernails were plastic tips.
Oh, my.
On the other hand were metal tips. Why do I always dream about him?
Now, Mel, control yourself. Maybe he won't come into the store this year.
Oh, he'll come. He's been coming in to drive me nuts for over 15 years.
Well, don't worry about it. Well, maybe he's mellowed. Maybe he'll be kinder now that he's getting old.
He was old 15 years ago.
Look, Mel, look. Now, you go to the store, and during my lunch hour, I'll come down to your department, and if you had any trouble, I'll relieve you. Anyway, there's very little chance of seeing him now that you're in the art department.
Yeah, I guess that's right, Beatrice.
Uh-huh.
He doesn't look like the kind of guy who'd go into painting. He ain't the artistic type.
Mr. Benny, you still got quite a few names on your Christmas list.
Yeah, I still have to get something for my producer and Miss Livingston, so you can do your personal shopping.
Thank you. And it'll be all right if I charge my things on your account?
Charge it? What happened to the Christmas bonus I gave you?
I lost it.
Lost your bonus? Gambling?
Oh, no. I had a hole in my pocket and rolled down the sewer.
Now, wait a minute, Rochester. Stop making up jokes. I gave you a $25 check for a Christmas bonus.
I know, Mr. Benny, but I can't cash it till after Monday.
Why not?
No, me and a check are appearing on You Asked For It.
Oh, yes. We'll show them. I'll meet you here later, Rochester.
Okay.
Gee, I still haven't gotten anything for Mary. I know what I'll do. I'll buy her a negligee. Now, where's the negligee department? Oh, that must be the floor walker over there. The man in the striped trousers and cutaway coat. Oh, Mister!
Yes?
Are you the floor walker?
No, I'm a pallbearer, but my handle broke.
Look, I didn't come here for corny conversation. All I want to know is where can I buy a negligee?
On the 3rd floor, but I don't think they have anything in your size.
Now, don't be so smart. It's not for me.
Oh, for your wife?
No, I'm not married.
Don't tell me you got to look that way all by yourself.
Now cut that out. Anyway, I don't need you. I'll find it. Gee, the store's so crowded, I don't think I'll ever finish this thing. Hey, it looks like my orchestra manager, Malin Merrick.
Oh, hello, Jack.
Doing your Christmas shopping, eh?
Yes, I'm getting some gifts for the boys in the band.
Gee, it's a nuisance, isn't it? Trying to get it.
Hey, bud. Long time no see. Hello. See you around, bud. See you around. So long. See you around.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Jack, who was that fellow?
Oh, he's a racetrack tout. He's always trying to talk me out of everything. I've got to finish my shopping. So long, Malin.
Oh, just a minute, Jack.
Yes?
I'm having a big party on New Year's Eve.
I know. You already invited me.
Yes. And I thought that since you have given so many parties, you could help me out a bit. You see, I've already hired a caterer, and I thought you might recommend a good bartender.
Now, that's the silliest thing, Malin, spending good money on a bartender. Why don't you get one of the boys in your band? I mean, get Frank Remley. Nobody knows more about drinks than he does.
No, I wouldn't try that again, Jack. He was the bartender at the last party I gave.
Well, what happened?
Well, the first guest to arrive walked up and ordered a scotch and a soda.
Uh-huh.
And Remley bent down, got the scotch, and never came up again.
No kidding. Well, thanks for inviting me, Malin. I'll see you New Year's Eve.
Good.
I'll be there.
Oh, and Jack, if you run into Don Wilson, see if you can persuade him to come to the party, too.
Persuade Don Wilson?
Yes, he never wants to go anywhere since he's taken up paint as a hobby.
Painting as a hobby. Say, I'm glad you mentioned that, Malin.
Oh?
I was worried what to get for Don. You know, last year I got him a box of dates with nuts in them and everything. Now I'll get him some paints. I'm going to the art department. I'll see you later.
Okay.
They sure have everything here, don't they? For the artist. Wow. Now where's the salesman? Oh, there he is. Clerk. Oh, clerk.
Yes, sir. What could I... It's you again. How do you find me every year? You got radar or something?
What are you talking about?
Gee, he doesn't recognize me. Oh, maybe everything's gonna be okay.
What are you mumbling about, clerk?
Oh, nothing. And what can I do for you, sir?
Well, a friend of mine has taken up painting as a hobby, and I'd like to get him a nice set of paints.
Oh, very good, sir. Now here's a set that's very popular and reasonable, too. It's only $9.95.
Well, gee, those tubes of paint seem very small.
Oh, yes, that's right, sir. But they're the best paints. And in addition to the primary colors, they also contain such exotic colors as vermilion, chartreuse, turquoise, cerise, heliotrope, saffron, purple, fuchsia, cardinal red, burnt orange, midnight blue, and shocking pink.
Yeah, it has a lot. Hey, that's a beautiful color right there. Golly, that's the most beautiful color I've ever seen. What do you call it?
Money green.
Well, I'll take it. I'd like it gift wrapped.
Yes, sir. I'll be back in a second with it. Gee, he didn't even recognize me. And he didn't give me the least bit of trouble. In fact, he was really sweet. Oh boy, I'm lucky. Oh yes, I'm lucky. This is my lucky day. Yes, there. That looks pretty. And here you are, sir. That'll be 10 1/4, including tax.
10 1/4. That seems like a lot to pay for just a few paints.
Well, not when you consider that what you're getting. Most people don't mind paying for the extra money for oil paints. They last so much longer than the watercolors.
You have watercolors too?
Me and my big mouth. I had to tell him. Couldn't let well enough alone. I had to tell him.
Clerk, how much is the watercolor set?
It's $3.95, but they're not nearly as nice as these are.
I don't care. I want to see the watercolor set.
Okay. I'll have to climb this ladder to get it. It's on the top shelf. I had to tell him. I wish I could paint red spots on my face so he thinks I have smallpox and go away. I wish I had smallpox. Oh, it wouldn't do any good. This guy lived so long he'd be immune to everything by now. But it's my own fault. Here's the watercolor set, mister. Look at it.
Say, this looks okay.
But it's only got 5 colors: gray, blue, black, red, and dirty brown.
I don't care. It's $3.95 and I'll take it. Now, gift wrap it and I'll be back.
Yeah, I know you will.
Now, let's see. What else do I have to get? Gee, I still haven't gone to the lingerie department for Mary's gift.
Yes, what can I do for you, young man?
I'd like to buy a Christmas gift for my mother.
Well, a negligee is always a very suitable gift. Now, here's a lovely one that I'm sure will please your mother.
No, she wouldn't like that one. She never wears anything with a low neckline.
Oh, is she modest?
No, she's tattooed.
Well, here's something that might suit your mother more.
Gee, that looks nice. Only I'd like it in a brighter color. You see, my father is always depressed and bright colors cheer him up.
Oh, well, we have a large selection of colors. But tell me, what size does your mother wear?
Gee, I don't know. But she's about as tall as you are.
Oh, does she have my build?
Well, if she did, my father wouldn't need cheering up.
Well, now how does this one seem?
Oh, that looks about the right size. I think she'd like it very much. Will you wrap it up and charge it, please?
Yes, sir. Now, who shall I charge this to?
To me. My name is Dennis Day.
Dennis Day?
Uh-huh.
The singer?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, gee, Mr. Day, I'm one of your most ardent fans. I bought all your records and everything. Why, every time I hear you sing, I just quiver and shake all over.
three hopeful lovers.
Mr. Day.
Which one will the fountain?
Mr. Day.
Huh?
I'm not joking. I'm really a great admirer of yours.
Oh, thanks. Thanks a lot.
Dennis. Oh, Dennis.
Huh? Oh, hello, Mr. Benny.
Gee, I heard you singing way on the other side of the store, but I thought it was a record.
Maybe that's because I've got a hole in my head, like on the record. Well, I've got to run along, Mr. Benny. I still have lots of shopping to do.
Same here. So long, kid. Oh, Miss.
Yes, sir.
I'd like to get a gift for a girlfriend.
Well, just a moment, sir. That man at the end of the counter was here first.
Oh, that's quite all right. Jingle bells.
Oh, there you are, Mr. Benny.
Yeah, Rochester, did you finish your shopping?
Uh-huh. I even got a present for you.
Oh, that's nice. What is it?
Oh, now wait till Christmas.
Oh, come on. Tell me, Rochester. You know how I hate waiting. Is it something I can wear?
Uh-huh.
Is it something I'd wear above the waist?
Uh-huh.
A shirt?
Nope.
Is it something I'd wear above the shoulders?
Uh-huh.
I've got it. It's a hat.
Nope. But right under it.
Well, that's a strange gift to give me. Why should you get me that?
Well, I ruined one of your good ones. I threw it in the Bendox when all the curls came out.
Well, don't throw it away. Save it in case I ever get the part of an Indian in a picture.
Okay. Are you done with your shopping, Mr. Benny?
Not quite. But you know, I always have trouble getting something for Don Wilson, and this time I think I got him a gift he'll like. A set of paints.
Oh, he should like that, boss. Whenever he sees me, he talks about a painting and how crazy he's about the hobby.
I know, and I've got him a lovely set of watercolors.
Watercolors? Oh, he's way beyond that. For the past few months, he's been painting with nothing but oils.
Oils. Are you sure, Rochester?
I'm positive.
So Don only uses oil paints. Excuse me, Rochester. I'll see you later.
Tell me why there's no sun up in the sky. Stormy weather.
Oh, clerk.
Oh, it's you again. Well, here's your watercolors all gift wrapped and everything.
Well, I've changed my mind. I want the oil.
No. This can't be happening to me. I lead a good life. I'm kind to my mother. It can't be happening. It just can't.
Look, control yourself.
Okay. I'm getting calmer.
Good.
I'll control myself.
Good.
Now, mister, just do me a favor and tell me something, would you?
Certainly.
What business are you in?
I'm a comedian.
Well, what's funny about this?
Look, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not trying to be funny. I just made a simple request. I want the watercolors changed to oil. Now, please gift wrap them, and I'll be back to pick them up later. Now, let's see. I've got to get Mary's gift. And then, oh, darn it, I'm out of cigarettes. I wonder where I can get some. Oh, there's a cigarette machine at the end of the aisle. Here it is. Gee, what a fancy cigarette machine. Let's see. Oh, I have some change.
Hey, Bud.
Huh?
Come here a minute.
Who, me?
Yeah. What are you doing?
I'm getting a package of cigarettes.
What kind?
Lucky Strikes.
Ah, Lucky Strikes. Yeah. Smart boy.
Huh?
You're putting your dough on the favorite.
I know.
And it's a great bet across the board.
Win, place, and show?
No. Cleaner. Fresher. Smoother.
Oh.
And another thing.
What?
Come here a minute.
Huh?
Look at the breeding.
The breeding?
It's sold by American out of Goldsburg, North Carolina.
Well, thanks. Thanks very much.
You gonna get a pack of Luckies?
Am I going to get a pack of Luckies?
Yeah.
Come here a minute.
Huh.
I'm going to get 2 packs.
2?
I'm trying for the daily double.
Smart boy. So long, and Merry Christmas.
Same to you. Same to you. If you want better taste in your cigarette, Lucky Strike is the brand to get. It's toasted just to give you the... Well, I got the cigarette. Now I've got to go...
Oh, hello, Mr. Benny.
Why, Mr. Kitzel. Well, look who's here. Mr. Kitzel. Say, how you coming along with your Christmas shopping?
Oh, practically finished.
Did you buy some nice presents?
Wonderful, wonderful. Especially for my magnificent mother-in-law.
Oh, your mother-in-law.
Yes. This year I'm giving to my mother-in-law such a gift. I'm proud I thought of it. A trip to Hawaii.
Why, Mr. Kitzel, what a wonderful thing to give a mother-in-law. A round trip to Hawaii.
Who said anything about a round trip?
Oh, I didn't,
Well, I'd better run along. Goodbye, Mr. Benny.
Okay, well, Merry Christmas, Mr. Kitzel.
And happy Yuletide to Yule.
Here you are, sir, and I assure you it's a lovely gift.
Thank you.
And I hope you have a wonderful Christmas, and do come back again.
Well, I don't even know if I'm ever going to leave. You know, you're one of the most attractive saleswomen.
Oh, miss, can you please help me here?
Oh, hello, Don.
Well, hi, Jack. Hey, I'll bet I know something you don't know.
What's that?
I ran into Bagby, the piano player, and now I know what the boys in the band are going to give you for Christmas.
What?
A beautiful set of golf clubs.
Oh, isn't that wonderful? I can use a new set. I can hardly wait until Christmas.
Well, you may even get them before Christmas if the paint dries.
Paint? What paint?
Well, they scratched off the owner's name.
Well, they should have left the name on. I'd know who not to play with. What characters they are. By the way, Don, how's your wife?
Oh, she's fine now.
Now?
Yeah, just a few weeks ago, she broke out in hives. Her eyes were always itching and watering, and the doctors didn't know what it was until they found out she had an allergy.
Gosh, what's she allergic to?
The oil in oil paints.
No.
Yeah. So now I'm going to have to go back to watercolors.
You only use watercolors now, Don?
That's right.
Excuse me, Don. I've got to go somewhere.
Now, Melville, control yourself.
I can't control myself, Beatrice. I'm going to quit.
Now, Mel, it can't be that bad.
Can't be that bad. Look, in the first place, how he finds me, I'll never know. But first he buys oil paints, then he changes the watercolors, then he changes back to oils, then watercolors, then oils. He comes coming back like a boomerang. I'm going to the office right now, and I am going to quit.
Now, look, Mel, I'll tell you what you do. You go and take a nice long lunch hour and lie down, and I'll take your place at the counter.
Well, okay. When he comes, that's his package of oil paints right there.
All right.
I'll see you later. Be careful.
Oh, poor Mel. He gets upset so easily. Oh, I can't let him quit now. It'll ruin all our plans. We worked in the store together so long. We met in the store. He even proposed to me in the store. And now we're married.
Excuse me, miss?
Oh, yes, sir. What can I do for you?
Where's the clerk who's usually here?
Well, he's gone to lunch, but perhaps I can help you.
Well, I'm supposed to have a package of oil paints ready for me.
Yes, sir. Wait a minute. This must be the man who's been driving Mel crazy. Yet, it can't be. This guy couldn't bother anybody. Well, he's such a kindly-looking old schnook. Now, here you are, sir. A package of gift-wrapped oil paints. $10.25, sir.
Look, miss, I changed my mind. I'd like to get a box of watercolors instead.
But, sir, you... All right. I'll gift-wrap the watercolors. The customer's always right. I'll get some watercolors and wrap them, and I'll be right back.
While she's gone, I better write out a card for Don. Let's see. I want it to be something clever. Oh, I've got it. To Don Wilson. Here's lots of colors for portraits to paint, but don't paint yourself because that much there ain't. Say, that's cute. And people say, I need writers. And sign it, Jack Benny. Oh, miss.
Here's your watercolors. Isn't that a pretty package?
Yes, it is. Now, will you please unwrap it and put this card inside?
Unwrap it? Card inside? Mister, I went through a lot of trouble unwrapping the other one and gift wrapping this one. Have a little consideration, will you? Don't be so mean and so selfish.
Well, you're just as bad as that idiot clerk who went to lunch.
Idiot? Listen, you jerk! You're talking about my Melville.
I don't care who I'm talking about. Now unwrap that package and put the card inside.
Oh, no, not me. I know all about you. Melville warned me.
Look, miss.
First you wanted oil paints, then watercolors, then oil paints, then dates with nuts, and then plain dates.
Dates?
And then plastic tips, then metal tips, then plastic tips, then metal dates, then water tips.
Look, miss.
Then dates with oil, then plastic water, and then shoelaces with oil.
Look, miss.
Oh, I'm wise to you. You drove my husband crazy, but you're not gonna do it to me.
For heaven's sake, I'll just send Don a card this year.
Just before Jack comes back again, here's a word for anyone who enjoys a good cigarette.
Coat when the wind is free. Take good care of yourself. Careful, Mr. B. Careful. Eat an apple every day. Go to bed by 3. Take good care of yourself. Passing NBC. Be careful in the breeze. Ooh, watch it please. Ooh, or you'll sneeze. Ooh, you'll get a cold and ruin your program.
Look, I've got a cold. I don't have to get one now.
Call a doctor, do. Take good care of yourself, 'cause we all love you. When you're buying cigarettes, buy the brand you like. Take good care of yourself, smoke a Lucky Strike. When you're driving in a car, or you're on a hike, take good care of yourself, smoke a Lucky Strike. If I may have my say.
All you have to do is look at a pack of Luckies, friends, and you'll see the reason for Lucky's better taste printed right on it. LSMFT, Lucky Strike, means fine tobacco. Light, naturally mild, good-tasting tobacco, and it's toasted. Toasted in the famous Lucky Strike process that tones up Lucky's fine tobacco, bringing it to its peak of flavor, making it taste even better, cleaner, fresher, smoother. So be happy, go lucky. And say, a wonderful way to say Merry Christmas to your friends is to give them Luckies in the beautiful Christmas carton. These special Lucky cartons are handsomely decorated in keeping with the gay spirit of the Yuletide season. So they're so nice to give and so wonderful to get. This Christmas, give Lucky Strike in Christmas gift cartons.
Well, boss, have you got everything?
Yes, I have.
Say, that's sure a pretty package. It looks so Christmassy with the red paper.
That's not red paper, Rochester. That's blood.
Blood?
I never thought she'd punch me in the nose. Good night, folks.
The Jack Benny program was written by Sam Perrin, Milk Road Joseph Berg, George Blazer, John Tackaberry, Al Gordon, Al Goodman, and produced and transcribed by Hilliard Marks. The Jack Benny program was brought to you by the American Tobacco Company, America's leading manufacturer of cigarettes. Now, this Jack Benny program was performed by RG Radio Productions, and the cast featured John McLaughlin as Jack Benny, Rich Kraft as Dennis Day, Scott Anila as Rochester, Ed Godula as Mel Blank, Amy Louise as Beatrice, Doug Desmond as Frank Nelson, Bill Yeager as Melvin Murray, Scott Anila as the race crowd tout, Lori Russ as the lingerie clerk, and Philip Yeager as Mr. Kutzel. The sound has been provided with live sound effects performed by Candy Helson. I'm Jan Michalski as Don Wilson. This has been an RG Radio production.
I was just sitting here thinking as we were listening to it how much we're actually missing out when we order from Amazon.com. I mean, what could be more fun? And those of you who are followers of the Jack Benny Show probably understood the connections between the metal tips and the plastic tips, and it was always a constant joke back and forth what he would get for Don for Christmas. So we were really thrilled to find that script and be able to perform it today. Thank you so much. I'm going to bring Lou Rugani back up to entertain you during our break, and we'll be right up with George Burns and Gracie Allen in the Maxwell House Coffee Hour.
Don't be too sure about entertaining, but we'll try our best. Nice that these folks do this for everybody's fun and entertainment on a holiday, huh? Happy holiday to you. I was told to give a little guessing game and see if I can do some mind reading. I'll do my best. I know what Valentine is thinking, and apparently Valentine is eyeing my ankle mysteriously. Let's see, who do I start with? Who's my first victim? You like the movies, never go late. You like Hollywood, thinks it's great. You never bother people you hate. That's why these ladies are all champs. Do I get feedback here? I'm really hungry. Da-da-do-da. You never bother with people that you hate. That's why these ladies are champs. Cool, fresh wind in their hair. They like life without care. They may be broke, but that's so. hate Winthrop Harbor, 'cause it's cold, damp. That's why these ladies are all champs. Don't like moonbeams late at night. Think that Kardashian's hair is a fright. Never walks out there on the south side at night. And that's why the ladies are all champs. Your pooch, your pooch. Da-da-da-doo-da-ba. Cable TV. If you got radio, that's still free. I had a job, but that's me. When I work in the radio land, I like these cool, fresh winds in my wig. You know, I like living big. I might be broke, but that's so. What is it, time for me to sit down? Oh, that's why the ladies are champs. Doodly-da-da-doo-da-boo-da-ba-doo-bum.
Thank you so much, Lou. And now we're going to bring you the comedies as only George Burns and Gracie Alley can bring those to you. And we're super excited for this show because it gives us an opportunity to highlight our sound effects team as well, Candy Housen and Rich Kraft. And so keep your eye on that sound effects table too and watch the dance that we have to do together as actors and sound effects. And it's really a finely tuned show. So enjoy the Maxwell House Coffee Hour.
Christmas, which means that Gracie only has 5 more days to disobey George and try to earn her own Christmas money. Today, we find her out in the office of Mr. Gordon, manager of a local department store.
I'd like a job in your store for the holidays, Mr. Gordon.
Very well, young lady. First, we'll fill in a few questions on this form. Name?
Gracie Allen.
The next question is male or female. I'm sure we know the answer to that one, don't we?
Well, I'm sure I do.
Female, huh?
Well, if not, I've been wasting all my money buying 2-piece bathing suits.
To continue, your age?
Over 10.
Oh, come now. Surely you can make it closer than that.
All right, over 12.
All right. Let's do it this way, Miss Allen. I'll mention several ages, and when I reach the age you prefer, just say stop.
All right.
20.
Stop.
Stop?
And back up a little.
Well, let's just leave that question blank. Now, as to your qualifications, some people have the impression that during the holidays we hire anyone who applies, but that's not true. We demand previous experience. Have you ever held a permanent job in a department store?
No.
Have you ever held a temporary job?
No.
Have you ever Walked by a department store?
Yes.
You're hired. Report to the glassware department right away.
Thank you for showing me around the glassware department, Sandra.
Oh, not at all, dearie. Oh, well, one thing I forgot to warn you about. There's a certain type of man customer you gotta learn to brush off.
Really?
Yeah. Some men think a purchase entitles them to get intimate and take you out on dates.
Oh, my goodness.
Then there's the gentlemanly type that never makes a pass at you. That's the type you gotta brush off.
Oh, but Sandra...
Well, you just say to them, if there's something you was looking for, turn to it. Otherwise, don't annoy the clerk. Oh, well, there's a customer. I'll see you later, dearie.
Bye, Sandra. All right, folks, step right up and get your glassware.
Ah, so there you are.
Oh, darn it, George found me. Now he's going to want me to quit.
Gracie?
I'll just pretend I don't know him.
Gracie?
Excuse me a minute.
Sure.
If there was something you was looking for, purn to it.
Huh?
Otherwise, don't annoy the clerk.
Just purn to it.
Just purn to it.
You know what I'm looking for, my wife.
Maybe you ought to try the complaint department.
Look,
Believe me, I'm sure your wife has plenty of complaints. Believe me.
Oh, that came from left field. Stop pretending you don't know me. I followed you down here.
Oh, so that's your type, following girls around.
I don't follow girls around.
Well, if you'd like to, the vitamin pills is on the 4th floor.
Don't push me too far, Gracie. I'm trying to hold myself in.
Girdles is on the 2nd floor.
Nuts.
Them's in the basement.
Now see here.
Pardon me, I have a customer. May I help you, sir?
I'd like some water glasses.
Oh, well, do you want the regular glasses or the plastic ones?
I don't know. What's the difference?
Well, they look exactly alike, but the plastic ones are unbreakable.
Okay, pick me out a dozen of the unbreakable ones.
All right, let's see if this one's unbreakable. Oh, well, that doesn't seem to be. Now let's try this one. Oh, they are tricky to find, aren't they? How about this one? Oh, we found one. Only 11 more to go. Oh, back in the rut again.
Miss Allen!
Oh, hello, Mr. Gordon.
Miss Allen!
I'm sorry, I'm busy now.
But... Oh, Miss Allen, what are you doing?
I am picking out some unbreakable glasses for this customer.
You do not pick them out by throwing them on the floor, one at a time.
Oh, say, you're right. I'll throw them all down at one time and then pick out the ones that don't break.
No, Miss Allen, don't! Oh, no, no.
Well, what do you know? Only 2 plastic ones in the whole bunch.
Oh, Miss Allen. You're fired.
Ah, that's what I've been waiting for. Let's go home, Gracie.
No, wait. What am I saying? I can't fire you. You broke $10 worth of glasses. You'll have to work 2 more days to pay for them.
Oh, no.
Oh, Sandra, yoo-hoo, look where I am now.
Well, dearie, what are you doing here in the perfume department?
Well, I got transferred here to work out the $10 worth of glasses that I broke.
Oh, you'll love perfume. Oh, what this stuff does to men. You got perfume here that'll make George Bernard Shaw want to get married.
I think they sold it to the wrong George.
Now, you take that perfume called Irresistible. Ooh, no man can resist that.
Oh, yes. I notice it comes in 3 strengths. Irresistible, positively irresistible, and come here, you jerk.
Yeah, and that ain't nothing compared to that purple passion. You give one whiff of that to the oldest, tiredest, most broken down man, and he'll go for you.
Oh, there you are. I've been looking all over the store for you.
The perfect type for a demonstration.
Huh?
Psst. Here, George, get a whiff of this purple passion.
Look, stop squirting that stuff all over me. Now, honey, come home with me. I want you to cook my meals and make my bed.
Gee, I never seen it work that fast before.
Will you go away and leave us alone?
Okay, call me if you need help. I will. And not you, him.
Now look, Gracie, you're coming home with me if I have to drag you.
George, let go of my arm. Here comes the floor walker.
Is this man annoying you, Miss Allen?
Yes, he is.
Shame on you, you old masher, you.
I'm not a masher.
Well, Purple Passion, is that a little gay for you, Daddy?
Now look here.
What did he say to you, Miss Allen?
He said he wants me to come home with him and cook his meals and make his bed.
Did you say that?
Well, but you don't understand. I'm married. This woman...
Married?
Oh, for shame! He didn't tell me that.
Why, you should be home with your grandchildren.
Now, wait a minute.
But I'll leave it to you, Miss Allen. Shall I call the store detective and have him arrested?
Oh, no. But not if he promises to go straight home and take his wife a nice gift.
Huh?
Like this $25 bottle of perfume.
I will not.
Oh, you will, or I'll have you arrested.
Well, okay, I will. Here's the money.
Oh, thank you. I'll send the perfume to your house. Goodbye.
All the double crossing.
What kind of perfume will you send him, Miss Allen? Mad Love in Paris?
Well, I'm afraid Mad Love in Paris is a little optimistic. I better look for something called Handshake in Hollywood.
Of coffee beans, fresh hot from the roasting oven, bursting with aroma and flavor.
You get a cup and a half of flavor in every cup of Instant Maxwell House.
Get Instant Maxwell House coffee.
Perfume! Get your perfume here, girls. You too can get a man if you let me spray your pans. He'll give you a mink if I make you...
Gracie.
Back again, George. Do you really want to buy some perfume?
No, I paid the store for those glasses you broke, so you don't have to work here anymore. Now let's go home.
Oh, miss, could you please wait on... Why, hi, Gracie.
Oh, hello, Meredith.
You work here?
She did, Meredith. Another goofy idea to earn Christmas money.
Well, I guess the perfume department's the place to pick up a few cents. That's a play on words, George. Cent meaning a penny and a cent meaning a smell. Did you get it?
The smell I got. Now, excuse us, Meredith. We're just leaving.
Oh, I can wait on Meredith first.
Oh, thanks, Gracie. I thought my girl Goldie might like some perfume for Christmas.
Well, how about this one? $20 an ounce.
Very well. I'll take a dime's worth.
A dime's worth. At least give a gram.
Oh, George, what's your language? Meredith, what kind of perfume does Goldie use now?
I don't know, Gracie, but it's dynamite. Last night, I was playing Mother McCree on my flute for Goldie when she leaned in close and I got a whiff of that perfume. In an instant, I was transformed from a musician into a ruthless, desire-maddened beast, a caveman who wanted his mate.
Oh, Meredith.
It was all I could do to finish the chorus.
You're a tiger.
Well, then I grabbed Goldie, and I crushed her lips to mine. I couldn't breathe. My throat seemed to close up. I felt it clear to the pit of my stomach.
What a kiss.
Yeah, I should have taken the flute out of my mouth first.
Well, Meredith, that's some perfume. We'll have to find it. Oh, I know. I'll pour some on you from each of these bottles, and when we get to the right one, you tell me.
Very well.
All right. Now, how about this one? Very good. $30 an ounce.
No, that's not it.
Miss Allen.
Oh, hello, Mr. Gordon. All right, Meredith, how about this one? It's $40 an ounce.
Miss Allen.
No, that's not it.
I'm busy now, Mr. Gordon. I bet it's this one, Meredith. $50 an ounce.
Miss Allen, put that bottle down and you get out of here, young man.
Sir, if you adopt
that tone, I may just take my business to F.W. Woolworth.
Miss Allen,
No.
you poured $35 worth of perfume on
Just
this,
a
this
minute.
twerp.
I will not stand here and be insulted.
Boo!
Goodbye, all.
All right, Mr. Gordon. I'm taking Miss Allen right now.
Oh, no, you're not. She doesn't leave this store until she's worked out that $35.
No.
Oh, Sandra! Yoo-hoo! Look where I am now.
Well, if you don't do more moving around, dearie, now they've got you in sporting goods.
I like it here. All right, folks, get your sporting goods. You can't catch a mackerel without fishing tackerel. With our skates, even Granny can't fall on
Gracie.
George, you found me.
Yeah. And I paid $30 for the perfume you spilled. And now you're coming home.
George, let go of my arm. The floor walker's coming.
Well, I don't give a rat's.
Well, Creeping Wolf is on the prowl again.
Oh, scram. Come on, Gracie, you're going home.
Oh, no, she isn't. You're not putting this bird in your gilded cage, Daddy.
Oh, yeah?
My, what a snappy comeback.
How would you like me to carry her out of here?
At your age, piggyback would be the easiest.
Look, I've had enough of you. Another crack and I'll slug you.
Don't you wave your hourglass at me, Father Time.
Oh, yeah?
You crush me with that smart repartee.
Gracie, you better call off this carnation carrier before I take him apart.
Oh, I wouldn't try it. He's pretty tough.
Him?
Yeah.
Tough?
He's the only floor walker brave enough to go near the nylon counter without a pistol and a whip.
Well, I'm not going to stand here and argue with the floor walker. I'll get the manager. You wait right here.
Oh, I do hate mashers. You call me if he gets frisky again.
Oh, thanks, I will. And now I'm going to wait on this customer. May I help you? Oh, it's Mr. Postman.
Oh, hello, Mrs. Burns. Are you still trying to earn your own Christmas money?
Yes, I am. Can I sell you some sporting goods?
Yes.
Well, let's see. How about some of these pool balls? They're wonderful if you have a pool and you like to play ball in it.
No.
Oh, well, how about a badminton set? It's great fun to go out in the woods and catch the badmintons.
No.
Well, how about one of these muscle builders?
Please, Mrs. Burns. A man with my superb physique doesn't need a muscle builder any more than Lana Turner needs false eyelashes.
Well, I guess you're right.
I'm here to get my wife Bertha a Christmas present. A nice punching bag.
A punching bag for your wife?
Yes, she's got me all punched out.
Oh, I see what you mean. Well, here are the punching bags. Now, try this one and see if you like it.
All right.
Oh, Mr. Postman, hit it hard. Pretend it's Bertha.
Ooh, now I'm aroused. Take this, Bertha.
Oh, my goodness, you tore it apart.
Miss Allen.
Oh, hello, Mr. Gordon. Here, try this bag, Mr. Postman.
Very well. Here it comes, Bertha.
Miss Allen?
I'm busy, Mr. Gordon. Here, try this one.
Miss Allen!
We better forget the punching bag.
Well, now, let's see. Here's some nice baseball equipment. Would you like to hang a bat on your Christmas tree?
I'd love to, but she'd never hold still for it. Well, goodbye, Mrs. Burns. And remember, Merry Christmas.
Oh, Miss Allen, you've done it again.
Oh, thank you.
Well, here you are, Mr. Gordon. I want you to tell Gracie that she can go home now.
I will not. She'll work here until those punching bags are paid for.
Huh?
Miss Allen, of all the incompetent, irresponsible, addle-brained clerks I've ever seen, you take the prize. You've worked here for 1 hour and you've destroyed $75 worth of merchandise. Well, what do you have to say for yourself?
I'd like a raise.
got you in kitchen utensils. Honest, dearie, you move around more than a fella's arm in a dark balcony.
I love it here in Kitchen Utensils. There's so much excitement. A lady did a striptease here just a few minutes ago.
What, took off her clothes right here in the store?
Well, she didn't mean to. I was giving a demonstration and I caught her dress in the Mixmaster.
Things were never so interesting until you came. Well, I'll see you later, dearie.
Aw, she's such a sweet girl, even if she does sound a little bit like Leo DeRocher. All right, folks, get your kitchen utensils here. Take home a coffee pot this trip. It'll please your husbands, regular or drip.
So, Gracie, I paid for that hat you wrecked. I took my last penny, but I paid for it. Now, come on, you're going home.
Let go of my arm, George. The floor walker's watching.
If that guy says,
Well, it's old never say die. Why don't you give up, Daddy?
Oh, yeah?
Oh, touche, you clever creature.
That does it. Put up your hands. You talk big, but what would you do if I just took her out of here?
Well, I'd thrash you within an inch of your life, if you had that much left.
All right, that does it. Put up your hands.
George, please. When you get into a fight, you don't know your own strength.
I don't?
No, you always get murdered.
Well, don't worry. Just watch me throw this punch.
Well, be careful. If you miss him, you'll hit that big pile of kitchenware.
Well, I won't miss. Take that.
You have missed me, Daddy.
Why, you...
Mr. Burns, what is the meaning of this?
I had a little accident, Mr. Gordon.
Accident? My foot. You deliberately knocked over those pots and pans, and you'll pay for every cent.
But, Mr. Gordon, I've got no money left.
Then your wife will work here. Heaven help me until they're paid for.
I will not. I'm tired and I quit.
You do? And I'll call a lawyer.
You do, and I'll call George Raft.
Gracie.
I'm going home now. Goodbye.
Oh, Sandra, you.
Gee, Mr. Burns, they got you working here now?
Yeah, until I pay for those pots and pans.
What a funny department they put you in.
You said it. Step right up, ladies. Just the thing for you to wear. These bloomers are $1 a pair.
This is Bill Goodwin until next Thursday. Good night and good luck from the makers of Maxwell House Coffee, America's #1 preferred brand of coffee.
Always good to the last drop. Good night. Merry Christmas.
This has been an RG Radio production with George Burns, played by Doug Desmond, Gracie by Leslie Utek, Gordon by Phil Yeager, Sandra by Amy Louise, customer played by Rich Kraft, postman was John McLaughlin, Bill Goodman and Meredith played by yours truly, Jan Michalski. The sound effects are done by Candy Hellson and Rich Kraft, and of course our director, Nita Hunter.
Thank you so much for coming out. Have a Merry Christmas. We'll see you in
Merry Christmas, everybody.
I've got you under my skin. I've got you deep in the heart of me. So deep in my heart that you're really a part of me. I've got you